Yo, what's up, Blading on the Brain? Welcome to Korea, my trip to Seoul, a journey for the ages, part 2. Today, it's just the second day that I was there, but I'm going to give you a little info, show you an amazing space that I found, perfect to start the day off in the right tone. So I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned. Peace, Blading on the Brain.
Okay, welcome. I am here, it's about 7 a.m. here in South Korea, here in Seoul, and the city hasn't woke up yet. It's kind of cool. Been walking around, checking out the sights, seeing what it's like. To be honest, this feels really good. It's a safe space because there's really not that many people. It's a very crowded city, 9.9 million people. And I just wanted to explore a little bit this morning. So I'm gonna do some walking, filming. Yesterday was an amazing day overall. I got to go to a school here in South Korea. I got to check out what students are doing around computer science and how it fits into their overall national plan for computer science. And then as I walked around this morning, saw my favorite sign of all signs. Yeah. Yeah, so you know where I'm headed later tonight or later today. I'm gonna come and get me a Brooklyn. Nothing feels closer to home than seeing a sign for a Brooklyn brewery. Otherwise, I'm about to go get some breakfast. Like I said yesterday, check the video. I got some clips of the students playing their national instruments, doing some national songs. I got some clips of students actually working on their projects, some just around the sites kind of scenes. And we had a really tremendous day. It was really fun. And so I'm feeling really good. Today's my only day off. I have an interview with the Korean broadcast nation or channel. I think it's the Educational Broadcast System. I have an interview with them later today around noon. And right now I'm gonna go get some breakfast and then I'm gonna come back out and walk the town. I got a secret mission to find some really cool kicks because everybody I see here has really dope sneakers. So that's like a secondary mission I'm gonna attempt to do today. But right now I'm just heading back to the hotel to swoop up some breakfast, meet up with my boy Josh, and start the day. I might go to the gym, might not, might go to the gym later. But I'm really excited for today because there's no holds barred. I only have one commitment, and my other one is to finish writing my presentation because that's not done yet. It's 15 minutes and yesterday's presentations were super dry, so I'm not trying to do anything super dry. I'm trying to do something that really represents Oakland and represents what our students in Oakland, what the young people in Oakland are capable of when you give them the right opportunities. And so that's where I'm at today. I'll check back in with you, Blading on the Brain.
So after breakfast, my friend Josh and I embarked on a journey that was amazing because it was right across the street from, yes, this is the hotel slash mall slash conference center that we were basically staying in and working in and enjoying as entertainment. It's called Coex, and so that's right smack dab in the middle of Gangnam Seoul. And so right across the street, randomly enough, is this Buddhist temple, and here it is. And you can just go there during visiting hours, and some of their main visiting hours are in the morning. So this was amazing because I had just ate some awesome buffet with some kimchi, and I was really starting to dive deeper into my Korean food, and I wanted to experience a little more of all sides of the culture. And right across the street is this temple, and BONGEUNSA, yeah, there it is. BONGEUNSA Temple is founded in 784 AD. You know what I'm saying? And they got lotus flowers flowering. It's a tranquil space right in the middle of the city. It's pretty amazing. Since that time in 784 AD, one building has survived, and that's due to fires and war. It was mostly rebuilt after the Korean War, and so what you're seeing here are many of the buildings that are in constant rebuild and coming back to the state of times where they would have been originally. And so you'll see amazing art, and it's just, I mean, I can't say it enough. For somebody who had just got to Korea, been on a whirlwind tour the day before, Josh and I, you see him here, we got to just slowly, casually walk around this really amazing quiet space, and I tried my best to be respectful of the space and not videotape too much, but when you get to have a conversation, this is a monk who just had a wonderful conversation with us, and I asked him if I could film on the way as he ran away, and he was just on his morning run. And as you're walking through this forest, you come upon this amazing statue, and right here you see that they're about to fill all those shelves in the back with miniature versions of the statue, and they're in the process right now of producing and filling all of those spaces. And amongst all this beauty, you really understand that you can recenter. And so that's what I did here this morning. I got a chance to have a good breakfast, feel comfortable in South Korea, and then really recenter for what was about to be a very, very exciting day. And so enjoy. This is the peaceful side to a very, very busy city of I think 9 million people or something crazy.
Hey, Blading on the Brain. Well, one of those moments when you, as a TBI recovery person, have to suck it up and figure out what's going on. Here at the conference, hella confusing because I was supposed to come for an interview, and in the end, there's a conference session in the room, and I can't get anyone on the email to tell me where the interview actually ended up. And so it's one of those tough moments where I just have to suck it up and try to reschedule and roll with the flow. But that's really hard because I got dressed up, I took a shower, How do I look? did the hair. How do I look? Good. My goodness.
Okay.
And that's a lot of effort. And when I get frustrated, sometimes it's hard to control my emotions around frustration. And so I am working through it. This conference is huge. There's so many people here. There's 4 maybe conferences happening. A lot of them have to do with careers in technology. There's a geospatial one right now. But yeah, stay tuned. So when your meeting goes awry and you can't find the people and you're frustrated, what do? Go into a Korean mall. Bam.
I look back at that face still and laugh because what you see here is me trying to escape my own reality. I feel like there's some of the Korean snack food challenge. I wanted to get just some stuff for the boys, some stuff for the wife. I wanted to see what it was like to shop in the depths of the COEX Mall. And so this is literally inside the mall where my conference was, where there was an entire food area, court. There was also, and yeah, I had to speed this up because I don't know if you heard that sound, but there was this buzzing that happened the entire time. And I don't know if that was escapism too, but I will say being just in a space that has everything from makeup to clothing to electronics to, you see in the back, I get to beverages and even toys, everything is in this mall. It was just an incredible opportunity to escape what had just happened. And so, no spoiler alerts, and I didn't want to have too long of an episode. And so I will say this, I'm going to cut it right now, Blading on the Brain, but trust me, it will all get resolved in episode 3. Part 3 brings it all together. I have some wonderful commentary about my entire trip. Day 2 was hectic. Day 2 took me to the limits of my TBI recovery, took me to the space where I really, really had to slow down and understand what was happening, what was going on with me. And so I thank you for watching this episode. It was amazing. Please ring that bell, subscribe. I love the comments. You know what I'm saying? I always try to respond to the comments. What do you think of what you see right now? Look at this. I mean, we all the way in Pokemonville. I love Pokemon if you don't know that. But thank you always to Chris Bjerre and Uranus for the music. I love my family. Thank you so much, Blading on the Brain. Peace, 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 peace.